Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to all of the singles and the couples.
Yay.
Hope you're having fun.
I know. Sophia, what's your favorite Valentine's Day candy?
Honestly, the little conversation hearts. I always love those.
They're not yummy, though.
I know, but it's a vibe. Like, they're just cute. I think for specifically Valentine's Day candy, you can't go wrong with the little, like, conversation
I think
hearts.
they're cute decorations.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't want to eat them. They're like stale marshmallows.
That's kind of a fun thing.
Okay, do you remember, I don't know if you had this.
Okay.
Fun Dip?
No, I don't think so.
Huh?
What? I don't.
So it's like a white lollipop stick, and then you dunk it into colored sugar.
I think I know
and
what you're
just
talking about. That sounds like something I would have not been allowed to.
Well, I was gonna say back in elementary school, they like sold it at Target. And you like give it to your classmates.
Well, I was homeschooled, so
did you guys do any like activities?
No. Not really.
Oh.
I mean, like I was in like missionettes growing up, like which was like a once a week like little thing
cute.
at church, which was really cute. And so like I vaguely remember doing like Valentine's Day like cards and crafts, but like nothing to the extent of like, you know, what you probably did in like middle school, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should ask my siblings now who go to school if they did anything.
I know. That's funny. Do you remember pixie sticks?
Yes, like you're talking about the like it's like
Terrible.
the paper like cube and it's just a bunch of sugar.
Terrible.
I kind of liked those. I couldn't have them that often.
The forbidden candy.
No, literally.
Okay. Another round of Valentine's Day question. Are you like a pink girly or a red?
Probably pink. I don't know.
What kind of pink?
Not hot pink, but like.
Yeah, you're not a hot pink.
No, I was gonna say you. Pink, like a cute pink, not like a baby pink, but like a. I don't know.
Cute pink is baby pink.
Okay, like a little bit darker, like the color of your pink book that's down there right now on your bookshelf.
Oh, okay.
That pink.
Okay.
It's like a pink between baby pink and hot pink.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
That is cute.
What about you, though?
I get that. Oh, I think right now I'm in like, the pink you can mix with like that would make like a peach color. Have you seen like the emoji is orange but has like some pink in it?
Sure.
Never mind. Doesn't matter. But it's so weird because like I like burgundy red, but I don't like bright red.
Okay.
But I'll take.
For just our listeners and not the visual right now, I just need you to know that Kaitlin has been very very conversational with her hands right now.
Yeah. Oh, but the only bright red I like is the ACOTAR cover.
I don't actually like that much.
Oh.
Also, like, I mean, I'm literally, again, I'm staring at it on your shelf right now.
Yeah, very.
It is, like, almost glow in the dark. Like, I brought my.
It is. It's neon.
It's neon. Like, it's so bright.
Well, what about the other covers? Are they also neon?
No, I mean, they're just better. Like, it's teal and then hot pink and then, like, a baby blue and an orange. So, they're still bright colors, but nothing to the extent of, like, the first ACOTAR book. Like, it just pops out at you.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But I know, like, if I'm walking around Barnes & Noble,
you see it.
It's ACOTAR.
You see
I know which one it is.
It's very obvious.
Well, speaking of...
Yeah.
Speaking of Sarah J. Maas, this is great.
Yeah.
Sophia went to the Barnes & Noble midnight release party of Crescent City 3. And before we, like, hop into cutesy Valentine's Day stuff, since they're talking about it, I want her to tell us a little bit about her experience.
Guys, it was so freaking cool. I genuinely, though, like, because I was texting you, like, kind of filling you in.
Yeah,
like,
I was dying.
I felt really bad that, like, you couldn't be there with me.
But
you know
FOMO.
what? I'm sure the next book that comes out, like, you know, you'll be caught up. Like, you're gonna get there. We will end up going to an SJM event at some point in the future. I'm sure she will do something like this again. But to just sum up really quickly, it was a midnight release, which meant that it was on January 29th, and the book released on the 30th. So a couple weeks ago at this point. And they did not say that she was going to be there. In fact, they had kind of said she will not be there. And it was just a chill midnight release for just fans to come and hang out and do like games and trivia and stuff.
Yeah.
So we get there. It was my roommate and I. My roommate actually got me into SJM. So it was like a really kind of like full circle moment of like our friendship also to be like, it was so special to go with her. And we went. And it was really fun because like some other people that were just there by themselves actually approached us and were like, hey, would you mind if we like came like chilled with you during the evening?
That's so nice. I would have been so nervous to do that.
It was so like heartwarming to be like, of course. So we made like some more book besties, and it was just chill stuff. They had like a little photo section. You could fill out trivia. You got a raffle ticket. You could do like temporary tattoos, like all of that.
What was a temporary tattoo?
They had a couple. Mine's fading now, but I got the sword, the star sword. And then my roommate got the crescent moon, and they had.
Do you think you'd get an SJM tattoo?
I don't know, because I only have one, and I have a couple ideas for what I would probably get.
You totally should.
Well, Mary and I have talked about this, and we were like, maybe we will get one together, like even if it's a separate design, like different designs. Yeah. It's just like this is something that's very like, so who knows? Maybe. But it was fun to like get like a temporary tattoo and have like that like fun moment. But they had told all of us to go to the 4th floor, which, by the way, for that Barnes and Noble, that's the event space. That's where we were for the Rebecca Ross event, and they were like, it's because of the raffle, and we'll announce the trivia winners. And we were like, but they told us to go up there at 11:30. We were like, that's 30 minutes until the midnight like release. Like that's a long time just to announce the raffle winners, you know. So our little group, my roommate and I and these girls that kind of joined us, we all went up to the 4th floor at like 10:40 just to be up there. And so we were at like the very front of the line. And right before it hit 11, the line was like all the way to the back of the 4th floor. It was, people realized, oh, we got to get up there. Like we got to come up. So they started letting us all into the event space. We were in like the 3rd row. And basically they at 11:30 did do the raffle and the trivia winners, and they're like, all right, we'll be back for the countdown, everybody just like chill. We were like, the thing was there were so many photographers around that we were like, what? I think everybody thought she was going to be there. And then it kind of felt like, because the clock kept ticking down and it was like 11:50 and nothing was happening. And we were like, oh, we've all been played. Like, well,
you would know she's coming.
Yeah. Like, we were definitely all just like, we got played. Like, she's not coming.
Was everyone disappointed?
You could kind of hear like that everybody had like gotten their hopes up, but had tried not to get their hopes up kind of vibe, you know?
Yeah.
And literally at like 11:54/55, I start hearing cheering from the back of the room. And Miss Sarah literally surprised us all, came out, talked for literally like 4 minutes.
So crazy.
But like she got emotional, made all of us emotional. And it was like, I mean, the energy in the room was absolutely insane. Yeah. And like, it was just so cool to be there. And she then did the midnight countdown with us. And then they basically ushered us all out. They were like, okay, Matt, bye. Like, go. And then we got the book.
So were they like, did they hand out the book after?
Yes. So as we were walking out the door is when we got the book.
Dang.
Yeah. So they like ushered us out pretty quickly.
So she came in and bopped out.
Yeah. But they wanted all of us to also get out.
So I don't know much about like Sarah showing up places, but it doesn't seem like she does.
She's too big now. That's the thing. Like I remember hearing that people were like, oh, I went to her ACOTAR book signings, but Miss Girl is like celebrity author now. So it's like she's kind of too big.
Do you think she's like our generation's JK?
I think so. So it's like to the status of, you know, I don't know if she does book signings anymore. They'd have to cap it at like 100 people. Right. You know, because otherwise if it was just a free-for-all, hundreds of people would show up. I guarantee you. You know, so that's why the energy was, I showed my boss the video because we were talking about this, and she was like, oh, so she's like the Taylor Swift of authors. And I was like, yes. Yeah. That was the kind of energy that everybody had. So anyways, it was just such a cool event. I'm so grateful I got to be there. And like I said, that I got to do it with my roommate. Like that was so special.
Because she got you into it.
Exactly. Yeah. And it was so great.
Well, what was Mary's reaction? Because she knew of Sarah before you.
Yeah, she'd been reading SJM for years.
What was that like for her?
I think definitely both of us were like just so freaked out, but she was very like cool in her demeanor too, though. Yeah. Like she's so like, I love her because she was like, oh my gosh, she's here, but was also very like more composed than I was.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But it was great.
Oh,
it was so fun. And
that's
then
really cool.
We've kind of been buddy reading the book, like not talking to each other much about it though, just kind of being like, where are you at? Just so we wouldn't like give stuff away.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was such a fun
You know,
event.
the thing with me and like Sarah's world is like if I finish it, I'm afraid to finish it too fast.
Yeah.
Like I'm stuck on Air of Fire.
We know.
Yeah, everybody knows that. Thank you. And whenever I finish it,
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna keep going.
Of course.
But I like kind of don't.
Yeah.
It's like kind of nice to know that I have not revealed all the books to myself yet, because I feel like when I do, I'm gonna be so sad and be like, so was that it?
Yeah.
Like, come on, girl. Anyway,
I saw a TikTok actually just today that's kind of I think what you're referencing, which is this girl was saying, you know, when you're jealous that everybody's read SJM and you haven't yet, but then you're in the middle of reading SJM and you're jealous because you don't understand the end, like you don't understand like what's happening at the end, and then you finish all the books and then you're jealous that you're never going to have that experience again for the first time.
I know.
So it's exactly that, where it's like at any point you're going to be like, oh dang, you know?
I know. Exactly. Well, clearly we love Sarah J. Maas over here.
Yeah.
But today also we're gonna do some Valentine's Day, a little cute Valentine's Day tag, just for love and all of those things. So I'm gonna be asking the questions. First one.
Throw it at me.
Okay. Which fictional character would you like to see at your door with a bouquet of roses?
Okay.
Wow, she is blushing. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay, clearly Sophia has thought about this question before. She has not heard these questions, so.
Okay.
Whoa, y'all, she is so giddy right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go non-fantasy first.
Okay.
Charlie Lastra from Book Lovers.
Woo, my boy.
I love Charlie.
I love him.
He is so sweet and caring, and like I love him.
Y'all, she is tearing up, bro. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's her boyfriend for sure.
Yeah, Charlie Lastra, y'all. Man, but also because I relate so hard to Nora, so I think that like, oh, Charlie, I love him. But I mean, I gotta go, like, if I can go from SJM's different series, if I'm gonna go Akatar, I gotta go Azrael.
Okay.
If I'm gonna go Throne of Glass, I gotta go Dorian or Rowan. Either one.
Whoa.
Either one or both is fine.
Oh my gosh.
But
Sophia
honestly,
loves this question.
But I think of all the Akatar men, probably Hunt from Crescent City.
Okay.
I love him so much.
This was a great question to
I'm
ask Sophia.
I'm tossing it back at you now.
Okay. She's blushing, you guys. Okay, well, I would probably say, who do you think I'm gonna say? Because you guessed something right last time.
I think Torin probably, but also no Jax. No,
Jax or Jack?
Oh. Well, I was thinking Jax from like Caraval.
I was gonna say him.
Okay,
but then I was like, wait, I actually like Jack.
My
Jack
brain
from
is
A
my
River
brain.
Enchanted.
Oh, my man.
As you know, this is my
him.
favorite.
I love him too.
Oh, he also plays harp.
I can't do this.
Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okie dokie. Well.
Okay, but yes, yeah.
Okay.
The mic can come back now. Sorry.
We're back. All right. How's a good one? Okay. Tell me. Sophia. Okay. Tell me some. I'd say give me 2 OTPs. Do you guys know what that is? Do you know what that is?
One True Pair?
Yeah, One True Pair. Basically your favorite.
I love that.
2 favorite
I
couples.
blanked out completely and I was like, wait, am I going to get like That made me feel really old for a second because I was like, do I not know this? But yeah, One True Pair. Bryce and Hunt from Crescent City.
Ooh.
Okay.
So I don't know who that is, so there you go.
But they are meant to be together, and I love them so much. And Nora and Charlie from Book Lovers, only because that's like on the forefront of my mind right now. Like, I love them, and like I said, like I think I relate a lot to Nora, and I really love her as a character, and I obviously love Charlie. So, but like as a couple, like they're a great couple, and their communication is so good too. Like they really don't have that much, like any miscommunication they have, any argument they have, like I feel like they solve it really quickly. Like I feel like they're a healthy, I feel like they're a healthy couple, you know. So yeah, I think those would be the two right now that I will give you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I forgot one of my couples.
Okay.
From Every Summer After, because you didn't read that one.
I haven't read that yet. Yeah.
Percy and Sam. So they are childhood best friends turned lovers.
Okay.
Turned together.
Okay.
They end up together. Sorry, that's a spoiler. We don't do spoilers here, but
sorry.
Yeah, they had a long. So basically, they met in the summer.
Okay.
I think they were like in middle school or something. Super awkward, but their families owned the cabins at a lake.
Okay.
At a lake. I think it was a lake. And they became besties, and then they grew up together through the teen years and like shared their first kiss, and like so cute. And then there was a whole silence.
Okay.
And then now they're meeting up since that silence.
Gotcha.
I think it was like college maybe.
Okay.
So they're so cute. I will die for childhood friends to lovers. That's
yeah.
Also another couple I will ship forever is Joe and Lori. And I know they're not really a couple, but I wish they ended up together. I do, especially when I see Saoirse Ronan and Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah.
Also, I love Timothée Chalamet.
Did you like Wonka or no?
No.
Okay.
But like, here's the thing: I liked him as Lori, and I think I was like, oh, I love Timothée Chalamet, and then now I'm like, you're with Kylie, and like people think it's cute, but I'm like,
Yeah. I will say something funny about Timothée Chalamet. I the girl that I nanny, we were talking because she went to go see Wonka, and she was like, he was really cute. Like, I like the and I'm like, sis, you're 9 years old.
Honestly, I was like that though.
Because then she was like, do you think he's cute? And I was like, I mean, yeah. So that was a fun
Don't ask me that.
We had. I was like, girl, I don't know what to tell you.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, this is fun. Okay, give me like your at least top 3 favorite romance books.
Ooh.
And they could be romantasy.
Okay.
Or just regular romance.
Well, Book Lovers.
Yes, that's mine.
Here's the thing. I feel like I haven't talked a lot about that book recently because I've really been in my fantasy era, as it were. So now thinking back to romance, I'm like, yeah, that was an OG. Like, that was one of the books that got me back into reading.
Right.
I reread it like a couple times last summer because I was like annotating it for my sister. And right. So like Book Lovers is definitely like probably my top romance. But also because I think Emily Henry writes kind of literary fiction in a sense, but with such good romance. So it's not necessarily like you're just reading like a rom-com. Like it's very thought out and very like well developed, I feel like. I'm also gonna go with The 7-Year Slip. That was mine.
It's so good, you guys. If you have not read it, it's so
good. Oh my gosh, that is such a good book.
Yeah.
Again, very well thought out relationship. Not rom-com. You know, like, no, listen, I have nothing against a good like rom-com like vibe, but I think the relationship, like the romance books that sit with me the most are like, they're very thought out stories, and they're things that like the characters go through things that you're like, you can either connect to and relate to, or that you like feel for them, and you can see how the two characters like end up with each other, and they like have, it's much more of a deep connection than just like a fun cutesy little like, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like it.
Those are the only two right now at the top that I'm like, those definitely are my top, but yeah, I mean,
okay.
What about you though?
I'm gonna say okay, so I'm just getting into Once Upon a Broken Heart.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if Evangeline and Jax get together, but I ship them. Okay. Like, I would really, I love that. I'm looking at Iris and Roman, duh.
Duh. Jack and Adara.
Oh, we're not, duh. Another duh.
We're throwing out couples that you know versus like.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Whoa. So, I'll just go with fantasy. Every Summer After, Book Lovers, and 7 Year Slip.
Yeah.
But I do like Once Upon a Broken Heart, and I kind of like where it's going.
Yeah.
I'm not done yet, so don't tell me, guys.
You're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna really like it.
Okay, the next one is, what couple do you ship and what couple do you not ship?
Ooh. Are these couples that are definitely together or like couples I would want to see together?
Couples that are already together.
Okay. So a couple that I don't love, I'm trying to think, like most couples I'm like happy that they end up together. I'm trying to think back on all the books I've read. You're throwing this on me.
Okay, how about this?
You tell me yours.
Okay. This is a hot take. I don't ship Ron and Hermione.
Okay. Interesting.
I feel like Hermione and Harry should have been together. And I think JK has talked about that. She was like they were supposed to, but
interesting.
I mean,
okay.
I get it with the whole Ron thing. I mean, whatever. But I don't think they should have been together.
Huh. Interesting.
Hot take.
I mean, that's fair. I think, well, I'm going to put the answer in the same book. I'll do it that way.
Okay.
So we, for book club, recently read Maybe in Another Life. I'm going to go with this.
Good, guys.
I'm not going to spoil it because we try not to do spoilers here. It's a really, really good book. I'll just say that in the two different alternate realities, there was one version of her story where I really was like, this is who I want you to end up with. And the other alternate reality where I was like, you know. So I'll just leave it at that. And what was so interesting about that book was that it was open-ended in the sense that both realities could be real. I wanted a definitive answer, though, of like which one it was going to be, you know?
Yes, but I think a lot of readers want to see what would have happened, and she like gave it to us, and I was like, yo, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So it made my little bookish heart happy.
It was a really good book. Definitely, yeah. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. She's some great stuff.
She's great. Give me your favorite romance author, and you can also give me a favorite romantasy author as well.
Okay. Emily Henry's definitely way up there for me in the romance.
Yeah.
And I've said this before, where she's very like literary fiction also focused, where she's just telling a good story.
Yeah.
Which is why her subplots are so amazing, I think. But she is primarily first like romance. So I've loved basically all of her. I mean, I can rank them for sure and like my favorites versus like the one that I'm like, it's fine. But overall, I've loved all of her books. And I think she writes romance really well. I think she writes, very well-rounded relationships. So yeah, in terms of just like romance, definitely
Cute.
Emily Henry. And I'm so excited for her new book to come out.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's so great.
That's coming out in April.
Yeah.
You also like Catherine Center.
I do,
right?
Really like Catherine Center.
So
yeah.
Guys, you should do this too. It's totally free. But I signed up for NetGalley and I requested to be an ARC reader for her newest book, and I have it. It's called The Rom-Commers. Yes. Yeah, I haven't read it yet.
Oh my gosh.
But it's supposed to be about, I think it's like about two actors.
Okay.
Like,
cute.
It's supposed to be so cute. I know. I was really excited when I
really want to read her book. I think it's called Hello Stranger.
Okay.
Or something like that. It's like set in New York City, and it's a girl that like I guess has like an accident where then she can no longer like see people's faces, like where it's like facial blindness, but she like starts to fall in love like anyways, like it's something like that.
Oh my God, so cute.
So I really want to read that one of hers. So yeah, Catherine Center is also an amazing author. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, in terms of romantasy, like I want to say SJM, but at the same time, a lot of her books, are a lot of, it is very fantasy heavy. It's not just, you know, romance with a side of fantasy. It's like, it's pretty heavy fantasy. So,
I feel like people would say, though, that ACOTAR, right?
ACOTAR is her most romantasy of her series. Yeah. For sure. But yeah, I think I'm going to really just stick with like Emily Henry as like my favorite like romance. Yeah. Like
that's a good one.
Oh, the way she writes relationships is just so good.
Yay. That's a good one.
What about you?
I'm looking at my bookshelf.
I love that you have your bookshelf here because, but it's also funny because then I have to think back and I'm like visualizing my bookshelves in my mind, like to try to think back to books.
Well, it's weird because I'm like, I don't have a lot of romance on my bookshelf anymore. Yeah. I probably used to. Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me pull up my Goodreads.
What about Lynn Painter for you? Because
you really my God, yes.
You're gonna read.
You know what? I'll say Lynn Painter is one of my like she. If you guys watched any Disney Channel movie, and you're also like a millennial or older Gen Zer, that's the feeling you get when you read. Yeah. Better than the movies.
It's so cute.
It's so funny.
It's great.
And Lynn Painter, she's not young.
No.
Which is totally fine. But like she writes her voices of teenagers. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you're so good at this.
Yeah. Yeah. You can tell that she's really like able to just dig into, you know, that relatable side of things. So
it's so cute. Yeah. We love that.
Yeah.
Sophia, this is really quick, but do you have any books this month that are romance themed?
I have a book that is a rom-com that one of my besties gave me for Christmas that I don't know much about at all, but I need to kind of step away from fantasy for a second and just read some rom-coms. I just need to like clear the head, you know. And it's called The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. So cute. I guess it's a story about it's a rom-com. It's I think this girl who's like the assistant to this like famous sports player. I don't know if it's football or whatever, but basically like, you know, something happens. I don't know. It's one of her favorite books. And she gave it to me for Christmas. And I was like, this just looks like a fun rom-com to read. But from what I understand, I think The Unmaking of June Farrow is also romance, or at least a romance subplot. Okay. So I'm excited to get into that one too.
That's cute.
But yeah, not knowing exactly what I'm getting into with these books, so I'm kind of like, we'll see. Yeah. I don't know, but I'm excited about them.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Yay. Yeah. I'm, as Sophia said, I'm going to read The Do-Over by Lynn Painter, which is, again, I think of an episode ago, I don't remember, but I said that the cover is hot pink, and I tell you, it is hot pink, but it takes place on Valentine's Day, and it's basically Groundhog Day. Yeah. And they're teenagers, so
that's so fun.
I think it's gonna be fun and funny, and I need to actually go grab it. Cool. Yay.
Is that the one with like the sprayed edges with like the hearts?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
I'll take a picture and show you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we do have a question.
Yeah.
We still don't have a name for this segment, but if you wanna help us out and figure that out,
please do.
But we do have one question.
Yeah.
Which fictional character would you most like to be best friends with? And this is from Katie L. Mess.
Shout out.
Shout out, Katie.
Thanks for the question. Which fictional character would I like to be my best friend?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, this is a good one.
I don't know if I want to go with like the main character of a book, you know, because then I'm like the side character.
Right.
You know, so I'm trying to think of like somebody that's like, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, okay. I just have book lovers on like the front of my mind this whole episode because we're just like very focused on like, you know, the romance. But I think Libby, Nora's sister.
Oh my gosh, I love
her. But again, and the thing is, again, like I relate to Nora so much, and so I think I'd love to have Libby as a sister. / Libby does remind me of some of my sisters.
Oh,
so I think
do you have the younger sisters?
The younger sisters.
Oh, cute. Yeah.
Although there's a lot of my older sister in her too. A lot of her characteristics I can like kind of pull. I've got a lot of sisters to pick from. I can see a lot of like Libby in different aspects of all my sisters. So I'll say I think if I would pick like a best friend, it'd probably be Libby.
Aww.
I feel like we would get along.
Libby's cool. I like her. Okay, so you've never read this, but A Good Girl's Guide to Murder.
I did read the first book.
You did?
The first one.
Oh, the first one. Okay, so you know Pippa, who's the main character. Mm-hmm. I think we'd be cool
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cute.
She's very, like, inquisitive and fun and just kind of, you know, just kind of, that's the word.
The energy. I mean, is there, like, you know, is there, like, you know, I was, like, saying, like, main character versus, like, side character. Would you be, like, her side character in the story, or do you want to, like, just be her friend? Like, do you want to be involved? Like, do you want to be involved in the mystery?
I definitely want to be involved.
Okay.
I would want to be involved.
Yeah.
Dangerous, if you've read that book.
You're like, put me in the scene.
It's not a good situation she gets herself in book 2. Let me tell you. It's, wow. So, yeah. That's fun.
That's fun.
Yay.
I might need motivation to keep this going in the series. I'm, like, not in the mood to read it.
The second one...
Okay.
It's like the first one is that setup, kind of.
Okay.
The second book is super dark. And it's really good. It's really, really good.
Okay.
All right. Well,
interesting.
Happy Valentine's Day on that note. Happy Valentine's Day.
Read a rom-com. Have fun.
Yeah. And
right.
Please let us know what to call our question segment, because we're gone. I don't know.
We love answering your questions. So
yeah, you guys might have better ideas on that.
Exactly.
And thank you.
Let us know.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.